more after this 3-minute timeout.
Great Western Bank in Mobridge is providing a full range of financial services to its personal and business banking customers. Wherever you are in life, we have a wide range of products and services to help you along the way. From everyday banking needs to the financial tools to help you plan for tomorrow. We are always trying to find a better rate, better option, and a better solution for you. This is Misty Helm, branch manager at Great Western Bank in Mobridge, doing what it takes to make your life great. Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cut costs and your expensive TV bill. Watch your favorite TV shows, sports, local channels, and movies using WRT's Wi-Fi. Plus, earn WRT cash back. Members received on average $340 in real cash back. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain co-op cash with WRT.
For all you lovebirds looking for the perfect gift this year, let me tell you, Gas and Goodies stole a piece of my heart just now. Gas and Goodies special last month was so nice, they've decided to do it twice. Backed by popular demand, get a large one-topping pizza, any 2-liter Coke product, and a family order of breadsticks, cheesy or plain, for only $15.99. And when you're picking up your order, steal a pizza someone else's heart. Give a gift card for Christmas from Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Merry Christmas.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McClellan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McClellan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McClellan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McClellan Swanson Dental. Here for all of your family's dental needs.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
Aw, it's because my owner takes me to the Oahe car wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe car wash. You won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card and put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game, from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to start our pregame with Haley Bora from Mobridge Pollock High School. And Haley, first of all, it's a new season. You're a senior this year. What's different from last year to this year going into the season?
I feel like we're a lot more experienced and we're used to each other and we can work really well together.
Different starting lineup this year, of course. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to have to really feel each other out to start the season. But going in, you know these girls really well, so you know their strengths and weaknesses. What about Britton? What do you know about them?
We know that they have lower numbers than us, so their subbing is going to be different, and that is to our advantage.
They're a lot younger than you guys. Is that something you want to exploit tonight? Do you want to get up, tempo the ball a little bit, and maybe run the score up a little bit?
Yes, for sure. And we have younger girls too, but they really go hard and are really good athletes.
Yeah, one thing that's nice about you guys this year is you've got a deep bench. You've got a lot of people that if there's foul troubles or if there's an injury, somebody can come up and step up for you guys. That's got to be a nice feeling as a senior, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What kind of things are you passing along to the younger kids as a senior that you want them to really pay attention to early on in the season?
Well, I hope that we can really push them and inspire them to work hard. And yeah.
Haley, good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is Star 99.
As the snow flies, it's nice to know you don't have to break your back to get rid of unwanted piles in your driveway when you have Jensen Rock and Sand to do the work.
We will be happy to come to your home to remove your snow and get you back on the road. For more information on rates or to get on our schedule for cleanup, give us a call at 845-7213 and leave the snow removal to us.
Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Faulkton, Gettysburg, and Fort Yates. Here for all of your snow removal needs.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
All of us at Key Insurance are proud to support Mobridge Pollock Athletics and the keys to its success. Whether it's auto, home, farm or ranch, commercial, life, or health insurance, we will be there for your key moments of life. Stop by our office at 210 East Grand Crossing and see what our team can do for you, or give us a call at 605-845-3664. Key Insurance of Mobridge, your key to service.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please move forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are, so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
Greetings, I'm Josiah, and I would like to invite you to a very special event. My father, owner of a large flock of sheep near Bethlehem, is hosting a free dinner for all the community members in commemoration of what took place here years ago. We invite all to a festive evening out, complete with a big meal and a live nativity drama at 6 p.m., Sunday, December 16th at the Edge Event Center. Please let us know by reserving your ticket ahead of time from the Family Worship Center or by calling 845-3214. We hope to see you there.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to talk right now with Coach Bachman. And Coach, all the anticipation that goes into the start of the basketball season, from summer camp all the way through volleyball season. I know you get a chance to see these girls play other sports, but here we are. And finally, I think maybe I can say this, finally, you've got a mature group. You've got a lot of senior leadership this year. It's got to be a nice feeling, right?
Yeah, you know, it's been great. Our preseason has been a breeze compared to what it has in the past. All summer, these girls were playing together, even with our freshman bunch, who's a very talented group of girls. And then these last 2 weeks, we've been able to instill things, new things every day. And it's nice to not have that group of girls that's a little inexperienced and you got to start from square one every time. So it's been good, and we're excited for the opener tonight.
Yeah, it's like get the training wheels off. Now, here we are, and so you don't have to start with all the other stuff. You can run your offense. What are some of the kind of things you want to see tonight? Do you want to see them get up tempo, or do you want to see them get in their offense and run it?
Well, one thing we've been preaching all preseason long is defense. We have a good athletic group of girls, and Hannah and Megan have been really good rebounders for us in practice. So we're really going to preach our defense tonight. You know, in the past, we've kind of laid back in a 2-3 zone. So we're going to try to take it to some teams in man-to-man, and we have the legs to do it. You know, I feel comfortable playing 8-9 girls every night. So they're going to get a good break. And then obviously crashing the boards. I think if we miss shots, we have Megan and Hannah, like I said, they put themselves in good positions. And we're pretty long, you know, with Landon Henderson out there. We're across the board a really long team. So looking to do that. Obviously, we're going to have to score points defensively, but the girls have really focused offensively on our plays and things like that, and they're figuring out how to find the open girls. So hopefully this year we can be more of an offensive threat rather than averaging 30 points a game, because that's obviously not going to win us games.
Yeah, and I hate to bring this up, but last year there was troubles at the line. I mean, the free throw line was kind of an Achilles heel for you. Have you spent more time emphasizing, shooting free throws?
Yeah, all summer long, we actually did a free throw pledge this summer. It was kind of a fundraiser. The girls went out and had people pledge money for if they'd make so many free throws. And so they've been focused. They know Hannah and Megan, I know I keep bringing up their names, but I keep telling them, you're going to be at the line a lot this year. So they've been working, they've been thinking about it. And I said, it's just mechanics. Just get up there and do the same thing every time. It's like an oiled machine.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks.
Back in 3 minutes right here on Star 99.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Cut costs and your expensive cable bill and start enjoying unlimited streaming with WRT. Enjoy the area's fastest internet, now available with or without a phone line. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your internet speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain more with WRT.
For all you love birds looking for the perfect gift this year, let me tell you, Gas and Goodies stole a piece of my heart just now. Gas and Goodies special last month was so nice, they've decided to do it twice. Backed by popular demand, get a large one-topping pizza, any 2-liter Coke product, and a family order breadsticks, cheesy or plain, for only $15.99. And when you're picking up your order, steal a pizza someone else's heart. Give a gift card for Christmas from Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Merry Christmas!
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash starting at just $7. Or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
And we are back from the break, getting set here for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers here in Britton, South Dakota, taking on the Britton Hecla Lady Braves. Got a good one on tap today. It's a doubleheader for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers, the boys game to follow the conclusion of the girls game. Got about 3 minutes or so until national anthem. Get starting lineups, get you on the court. Mobridge Pollock out warming up, Britton Hecla out warming up. We got a set of good games here going on. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the law on the court, which is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office. We'll hear from that sponsor real quick, and then we'll let you know who the officials are tonight.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
And tonight's officials are Al Darling, David Plantine, and Doug Svatos for the ball game here. First game of the doubleheader as Britton Hecla back on the court. Mobridge Pollock still warming up as we got the doubleheader on tap. First game of the season. Last night you heard on KMLO the Harriet Selby area boys and girls defeating McLaughlin. Both the boys and girls picking up wins in their first games of the season. Earlier today, in the JV game, it was Mobridge Pollock over Britton Hecla for the boys, 51-41. So we're getting set here for what is looking to be a big doubleheader. Garrett Young on tap. He color commentary for me today. Andy Shue will be doing the second game of our doubleheader as Mobridge Pollock is set to tip off this season again. Both these teams, they did play last year at the start of the season. It was a 55-27 win for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers over Britton Hecla. Last year, Mobridge Pollock finished the season 4-19, and last year, Britton Hecla was 1-20 on the season. So both teams looking to get off to a good start, get that first win. One of the toughest things to do in a new season is get that first win. So, Garrett, what are you looking for here? We got two kind of different teams. Britton Hecla lost a lot from last year. They're a young team coming back. Mobridge Pollock, you see some, looking at the roster, you see some of the seniors, some of the juniors, kind of that good mix. So to get that first win, what does it mean here for these two girls squads?
Well, getting the first win of the year is always a big one. You know, it really tells you where you're at in the season compared to some of the competition and where you need to be. You know, one of the things you got to do if you're Mobridge Pollock, you know, you look at the roster for Britton Hecla, they're pretty young. They don't have a lot of depth. So if Mobridge Pollock can really run the ball, they got some depth. They can bring some girls off the bench. And so that way I think they can out-gun them that way. But on the flip side, Britton Hecla, slow it down. Don't use so much bench depth since you don't have it. And I think that's the way they can stay in the game.
And looks like we got a few seconds on the clock here. We're going to have a national anthem. We got starting lineups coming up, and we'll get you set for this ball game. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here, let the national anthem get underway, and then we'll get you starting lineups for this ball game. Again, you are listening to Star 99, and we will be back after this 3-minute timeout.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game, from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, we can handle all of your construction needs. Whether it's rock for your landscaping, asphalt for your driveway, or concrete for your new basement, we have all the products and services you need at the prices that won't break your budget. You can stop by and pick up what you need. We also have the equipment to help you prepare for your site if you need it. For all of your commercial and residential needs, give us a call at 845-7213 at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save
Mary, if
5
you can
cents
hear
a
me, bring it
gallon on
back to
your
me after
gas
this.
purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
All right, back from the break here. Looks like they're going to announce starting lineups, so we'll get that to you real quick. Starting first with the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, coming out in the all black with the orange numbers and the white trim. Starting for them, number 3, Jada Monson. She is a 5'5" senior guard. Number 10, Haley Bora, a 5'8" senior guard slash forward. Number 21, Tyrell Thompson, a 5'6 junior guard. Number 23, Hannah Stroder, a 5'8 senior forward. And number 25, Megan Zahn, a 5'9 sophomore center. Head coach of the Lady Tigers is Lindsey Bachman. And now for the home team, Britton Hecla Lady Braves. They are led by number 10, Chloe Furman, a 5'8 freshman guard. Number 12, Jaden Rohr, a 5'2 senior guard. Number 22, Emma Storley, a 5'7 junior guard. Number 24, Paris Fellows, a 5'9 senior forward slash center. And number 34, Maya Hagenson, a 5'10 senior forward slash center. Britton Hecla is coached by MJ Rabick. They come out in the all-white unis with the red trim and red numbers, red lettering, and it will be Britton Hecla going right to left on your radio dial to start this ball game, while Mobridge Pollock will be going from left to right to start this ball game. Again, starting for Mobridge Pollock, Jada Monson, Haley Bora, Tyrell Thompson, Hannah Stroder, Megan Zahn. For Britton Hecla, it's Chloe Furman, Jaden Rohr, Emma Storley, Paris Fellows, Maya Hagenson. Head coach of Mobridge Pollock, Lindsey Bachman. Head coach of Britton Hecla, MJ Rabick. All right, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. We'll come back for the start of this ball game. Tip-off just 2 minutes away on Star 99.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your third grade classmate who sticks up for you against that bully. The neighbor who gives you a jump start. And the friend who chases away that flock of geese at your outdoor wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and the not so good. And who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. We're here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge, 845-3603.
What would it have been like to have been a shepherd who witnessed the newborn Christ in the manger? You can find out by attending a free event for the whole family to be held Sunday, December 16th at 6 p.m. at the Edge Event Center. This memorable evening will include a delicious turkey dinner, seasonal music, animals, and a presentation of the drama, The Shepherd's Tale. Please contact Family Worship Center at 845-3214 to reserve your free tickets. We'll see you there.
Great Western Bank in Mobridge is providing a full range of financial services to its personal and business banking customers. Wherever you are in life, we have a wide range of products and services to help you along the way. From everyday banking needs to the financial tools to help you plan for tomorrow. We are always trying to find a better rate, better option, and a better solution for you. This is Misty Helm, branch manager at Great Western Bank in Mobridge, doing what it takes to make your life great. Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we are back and set for tip-off here. Mobridge Pollock, Britton Hecla. Mobridge Pollock going left to right on your radio dial. Britton Hecla right to left. Ball is up in the air, and the tip is hit, and it'll come near side here. It'll be controlled by Britton Hecla. They'll have first possession. Jaden Rohr for the Lady Braves to take it up the floor at the top. Man-to-man defense for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers. Ball swings to the top. That is Hageson with it now. She'll leave it off to Rohr. Back up top now. Britton Hecla swinging around the top of the key here, working it here. Fellows now at the top. She sets up, gives it back over to the far side. That's Fellows. Now back up top here comes Hagenson. Hagenson back to the far side. Britton Hecla looking to get it inside. Mobridge Pollock, good defense. And now around the defense goes Fellows and draws the foul. And it will be on the floor, it looks like. So a shot clock running down. That was Paris Fellows making a drive to the basket, forcing the action. Foul is on number 23, Hannah Stroder, her first personal team foul, number 1. Inbounds now. Far side on the baseline. Goes, and it is blocked. Block shot for Mobridge Pollock. That was number 25, Megan Zahn with the block. It'll be a redo out of bounds on the far side baseline. Under the hoop, gets it in up top. Here, that is Storley. Now she leaves it off for Rohr. Rohr inside. And now one dribble off from the fadeaway. Fellows miss, no good. A rebound to Mobridge Pollock, and up the floor comes the Lady Tigers. It'll be Monson at the top, setting things up. She'll come near side with it, gives it over to Bora. Bora looking in, passes up top of the key. Now it is Stroder at the top, looking over far side and tipped out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by number 22, Emma Storley. It'll stay Mobridge Pollock basketball. They'll inbounds on the far side sideline. Monson will take it at the top. Top of the key, man-to-man defense from Britton Hecla. Over to Bora, near side on the wing. Far side beyond the three-point line. Swings over to the far side. Stroder now looking inside. Monson at the top with it. Couple dribbles. She gets a screen, goes left into the paint. Pulls it back out, leaves it up top. Shot up from the three, up off the mark, and nice hustle there, but nope. Shot clock violation. Ball did not hit the rim as it was Stroder trying to save it from going out of bounds. So we've had 2 possessions and no points here. Mobridge with the early turnover. Full court press from Mobridge Pollock now, as Britton Hecla has it tipped out of bounds. Mobridge Pollock will full court press here. So it'll be Britton Hecla 2 inbounds, and Roar has it on the near side sideline. She had a teammate up ahead, looked like she was open, couldn't quite find her. Roar now will set up at the top. Has Monson on her, picked up her dribble and traveled. First turnover for the Lady Braves. So a turnover each for both squads here early on. 0 points, a minute and a half gone, 0-0.
You know, they both had really good first offensive possessions. They got some good shots. They just weren't able to go in.
Monson at the top, looking to set things up. Nice backdoor cut. Shot up good, count it, and one. Great backdoor cut there by Tyrell Thompson, and able to finish under the hoop. Draws the contact, going to the charity stripe for one more. What a great play by Monson and Thompson there. So Thompson at the line. Spins the basketball, eyes it up. Shot on the way, and knocks it in. So Tyrell Thompson with the first points of the game. 3-0 Mobridge Pollock in the backcourt. Britton Hecla trying to face off against the full court press, and stolen there. Thompson the other way with it, staying in the near court, nearly loses it, gets it back, dribbles down with the left. She is tripped and fouled, and so Britton Hecla will be charged their second team foul, and that foul is going to go against number 12. That is Jaden Rohr, her first personal, team foul number 2. Inbounds far side at baseline. Jump shot on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. Monson able to control it. It was Stroder who wasn't able to hit the shot, but Monson with great hustle gets it over to Thompson. Thompson back up to Monson now. Swings over to Bora, near side beyond the 3. Gets over to Thompson. Eyed the 3, didn't take it. Bora up top to Monson now, and she'll reset things up at the top of the key beyond the 3-point line. Looking inside, gets it into the free throw line. That's Stroder. Stroder's pass is tipped and stolen away. That is Britton Hecla with the steal. And now going inside, looking for Fellows. Fellows back up top now. Jump shot on the way from Hagenson. No good. Rebound to Bora. Mobridge Pollock with the basketball. So it'll be Monson taking it up the top. At the top of the key. Sets things up. Gets over to Bora. Near side on the 3-point line. Over to Thompson in the corner. Near side. Now looking inside. Shot up and good. Number 23, Hannah Stroder with the made basket, making it 5-0. Now we got a turnover. Or is it a no? It is a turnover.
Yep. She stepped over the line, inbounding the ball.
So Britton Hecla with their second turnover, trailing 5-0, 5:14 on the clock. Mobridge Pollock resumes possession. Inbounds goes to Stroder. Jump shot from the free throw line, off the mark. Fellows with the rebound. Hecla looking to get it up the floor now. Roar now. Has it in the backcourt, picked up by Monson, gets it up ahead. That is Storley with it. Looking up top, looking inside now. Fellows from the block up with the shot, no good, but a foul called, and Fellows will head to the free throw line for her first 2 attempts at the free throw line tonight. First foul going against Jaden Monson. That is her first, team foul number 2. And Fellows at the line, a couple of dribbles now, eyes it up. Shot on the way, and in and out.
You know, that's the perfect offensive possession you could ask for Britton Hecla there. You know, they think that they can get the ball inside. They think that's a weakness, so that's what they're trying to attack, and they've gotten a foul from it. Hopefully they can get some points up.
Fellows back to the line for another one here. A couple of dribbles now. Spins the basketball, eyes it up, shot on the way, and good. 1 for 2 at the free throw line. That trip makes it 5-1 with 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. So it'll be Jada Monson taking it up the floor. There was a substitution for Mobridge Pollock, as number 2, Landon Henderson, is checked into the ball game. Near side now, Thompson with it. Monson up top, gets it into the paint, trying to turn around. We got a turnover here. Britton Hecla taking it away. That is Hagenson with it. Now she looks to pass it, looks for Roar, and ball goes out of bounds, but a foul called. That'll go against Monson, her second personal early on here in this first quarter. We'll have a substitution coming in. Number 5, Maya Nobles will check in. Nobles, a 5'3" freshman. And so it'll be Jenna Warner to inbounds for Britton Hecla. Mobridge Pollock will drop back into the half-court defense. Up ahead to Warner, near side, on the wing, beyond the 3. Gets it to Fellows now at the top of the key. Swings over to Roar, far side. She'll eyes the 3, takes the 3, off the mark. Rebound goes to Thompson. She'll outlet it to Nobles. Nobles will walk it up the floor. Into the front court now. Mobridge Pollock with a 5-1 lead. 4 minutes gone in this first quarter. Nobles at the top, looking inside, nothing doing. She'll take a couple of drills now over to the left side with it. Gets it to Thompson, near side. Swings over to the corner. Henderson, Landon Henderson has her pass tipped out of bounds. Substitution here as number 22, Emma Storley, will check back in. And Hagenson will get a rest. And for Mobridge Pollock, number 12, Maya Feist checks in. Maya Feist, excuse me. Feist checks in. Feist, a 5'2" junior. It'll be Nobles to inbounds. Gets it up top, and nice snag there by Schroeder. She'll hand it off, and now Henderson with the jumper up and good. The 3-point shot falls for Landon Henderson, making it 8-1 lead. And now Roar into the front court, leaves it off for Furman. Furman now to Warner, looking inside for Fellows. Fellows had nice positioning and able to finish underneath the hoop. Back the other way we go. Looks like we'll have a timeout on the floor. Coach Bachman wants to talk things over. 3:37 to go in this first quarter. Mobridge Pollock with the 8-3 lead. You're listening to Star 99. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Cut costs and your expensive TV bill. Watch your favorite TV shows, sports, local channels, and movies using WRT's Wi-Fi. Plus, earn WRT cash back. Members received on average $340 in real cash back. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain co-op cash with WRT.
And we are back from the break here, getting a set up. 3:37 to go in this first quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads at 8-3. On that last possession, it was Paris Fellows for Britton Hecla, able to get position on the block, on the far side, right side block, able to finish. Landon Henderson had just knocked down a long 3 right before that. So Mobridge Pollock with the early lead. It'll be Nobles with it for the Lady Tigers at the top of the key. Britton Hecla now in a zone defense, it looks like. Nobles on the near side with it, on the wing. She'll dribble it up, passes it off. Top of the key now. That was Feast with it. Feast now passes inside. The little runner off the mark there from Schroeder. Rebound to Britton Hecla, and the Lady Braves the other way. Roar with it across the half-court line, and has her dribble stolen. Nobles the other way, downside with the left, up, stop, shot up, no good, but a foul called. Nobles looked like she was going to take it up with the left, had a nice little jump stop there, waited for the defense, drew the contact, able to get the call at the line for 2. Jordan Roar, her second personal, third team foul for the Lady Braves. Nobles at the line, a couple of dribbles, eyes it up, shot on the way, and rolls in and out. Nobles will be back at the line for one more here. Substitution here for Britton Hecla as Maya Hagenson, number 34, will check in. Roar is going to sit down with those 2 fouls. And it'll be Nobles at the line for one more. Couple of dribbles, eyes it up, shot on the way, left it short, rebound goes to Fellows. And so Fellows will outlet it, and Warner to take it up. Leaves it off for Storley on the near side here. Now back up top to Fellows. Gets it over to Warner. Tries the 3 from the far side wing. Off the mark. Rebound to the Lady Tigers. That is Feast with the rebound. Feist with the rebound. Gets it over to Nobles. Nobles over to Schroeder. Fakes left. Passes it back right. Feist with it. And Feist traveled. Turnover back to the Lady Braves with 2:40 to go in this first quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads at 8-3. So it looks like it'll be Warner to take it up the floor for the Lady Braves. Goes to the right side with it. Hands it off to Furman. Furman at the top. Nearly has it stolen. Feist with some good defense, but got a little too aggressive. She'll be called for the foul there. That is her first personal on the reach-in. Team foul number 4 on the Lady Tigers. So we got an inbounds near side here. Storley, 2 inbounds. Looking to inbounds, and great defense by Nobles. Tips it back out of bounds. We'll try it again. And substitution for Mobridge Pollock as Tyrell Thompson will check back in. Feist is going to sit down and rest. As it will be Warner to inbounds. Got a stacked Britton Hecla squad, and the inbounds goes into Furman. She'll dribble to the right side, on the far side with it. Stops, pops from the wing, and left it just a little short. Henderson battling for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball, and possession arrow points towards the Lady Tigers. Landon Henderson doing a good job going up for the rebound, falling down, able to keep hold of the basketball. And now back the other way. Nobles at the top, looks to set things up. Couple of dribbles, pass it over to Henderson on the left side wing. Now near side, Thompson, 3 from the wing, left it just a tad bit short. Fight for the rebound, and last touched by Mobridge Pollock, they say. So it'll be Britton Hecla basketball. 2:07 to go in this first quarter, 8-3, the Lady Tigers on top. Warner across the half-court line, dribbles it to the right, gets a screen, comes back left, in the paint, loses the handle, but a foul is called. And that foul going against Landon Henderson. That'll be her first personal. Team foul number 5. So 2 fouls away from the bonus now is Britton Hecla. Inbounds Warner near side on the baseline under the hoop. Looks to get it in. Keeps looking. Now gets it to Fellows on the block. She'll take a couple of dribbles up with the left. No good. Fight for the rebound. Ball's on the floor. Bodies on the floor. Jump ball. And possession arrow points towards the Lady Braves. So they'll keep with possession here. Down 5. Under 2 to go in this first quarter. It'll be in an inbounds under the hoop, far side baseline this time, and it'll be Warner to inbounds. Warner looking, gets Fellows. Leaves it up top for Storley now. Back on the far side. Warner drives in, off the tongue of the rim. Fellows gets the rebound. She puts it back up with the right. No good. Rebound to Mobridge Pollock. Outlet to Nobles. And that rebound was corralled by Megan Zahn, number 25. Stroder now with it. She leaves it up top. Henderson with it. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson over to Nobles. Far side wing 3 on the way. A little strong. Rebound there from Thompson. Her shot no good. Another rebound by the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers doing work on the offensive board there. 2 offensive rebounds right there. Hannah Stroder able to come up with that one. And it'll be a, looks like a foul called against, nope, just out of bounds there, it looks like. So it'll be Mobridge Pollock inbounding. Henderson at the top has it. She dribbles in at the free throw line, picks up her dribble, leaves it off for Thompson. Nice fake, drives in, up with the right. The runner is up and good. Tyrell Thompson able to get the defender in the air, drives down a nice runner in the lane for 2 there. She is leading all scorers tonight with 5. Now inbounds for Britton Hecla at the free throw line is Hagenson. She leaves it off for Furman. Over to Fellows. 3 from the far side wing, up and good. Paris Fellows answers back with a 3 of her own. Under a minute to go. 10-6, Mobridge Pollock on top. Nobles at the top, gets over to Henderson. Back to Nobles, top of the key. Zone defense from Britton Hecla. Little 2-man game at the top of the key between Henderson and Nobles. Henderson picks up her dribble, leaves it off for Stroder. Looking inside, has Zahn. Zahn loses her footing, and it looks like she was pushed in the back there, so that'll be a foul against the Lady Braves. That'll be their 4th team foul. And that foul going against Paris Fellows. That is her 2nd personal. So Fellows and Rohr both have 2 fouls for this Britton Hecla squad. Inbounds now. Thompson left alone, unable to hit the 3, and Britton Hecla with the rebound. They have some numbers down the floor with it. Shot is up from Furman, no good. Fight for the rebound, controlled by Mobridge Pollock. Under 18, Mobridge Pollock can wait for the last shot here. Thompson has it over to the far side. Henderson, couple of dribbles with the right, gets a screen. She'll now drive in, and carry is called. So Landon Henderson getting called for carrying. That'll be a turnover back to the Lady Braves. We'll have a substitution for the Lady Tigers as Haley Bora, number 10, checks back in. So with 9 seconds on the clock, Britton Hecla has a chance to get up the last shot here. Warner with it at the top. 5 seconds on the clock. Dribbles left. Lose the ball out of bounds. It'll stay Britton Hecla basketball. 3 seconds on the clock. Britton Hecla trails by 4. And it will be Storley to inbounds on the near side sideline. Looks to get it in. Couple of passes and balls on the floor. Bodies after it. And the clock will run out. And that's how the first quarter will end. The Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers with a 10-6 lead after 1 quarter. You are listening to Star 99. We'll be back for second quarter action after this 60-second timeout.
For all you love birds looking for the perfect gift this year, let me tell you, Gas and Goodies stole a piece.
Audio not working.
It says it's
Backed by popular demand, get a large one-topping pizza, any 2-liter Coke product, and a family order breadsticks, cheesy or plain, for only $15.99. And when you're picking up your order, steal a pizza someone else's heart. Give a gift card for Christmas from Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Merry Christmas.
McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mobridge. Your smile, our success.
Start of the second quarter here in Britton as the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers lead the Britton Hecla Lady Braves by a score of 10-6. Mobridge Pollock has Tyrell Thompson with 5 points, leads all scorers right now. Actually, leads all Mobridge Pollock scorers. Paris Fellows with 6 points, leads all scorers. It's Britton Hecla basketball going right to left on your radio dial at the top of the key. Hagenson with it. She looks to set things up, has her pass tipped. It is picked up by Rohr, checking back in with the 2 fouls. Has that Thompson on her, gets it over to, that is Storley, now near side. Swinging around the top of the key is the Lady Braves. Rohr to Warner, near side, back up top to Rohr. Mobridge Pollock in the zone defense here to start this second quarter. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Britton Hecla's got to get a shot off. Hagenson not in time, turnover. Great defense by the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers, forcing a shot clock violation. So it'll be Bora to inbounds. Monson checking back in for the Lady Tigers. She'll run it up the court. She has 2 fouls. We'll see how her minutes are handled in this second quarter with those fouls. Now, far side corner. Up top to Monson. She gets a screen. Tries to dribble right. Gets around the defense. Leaves it off for Thompson. Back to Monson. Swings around the top. That's Bora with it. Bora, she'll get a screen. Dribbles right. Gets it over to Thompson. Near side wing. Looking inside. Passes tip. Picked up by Zahn. Zahn back to Thompson, 3 on the way and good. Tyrell Thompson continues her hot shooting here tonight. 8 points, 8 of the 13 Mobridge Pollock points early on. Fellas now with it at the top, just in front of the 3-point line. Lose the ball off her foot, dives after a good hustle, and it looks like we got a timeout called as Coach Rabick wants to talk things over. 6:40 to go in this second quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads at 13-6. You're listening to Star 99. We're back in 30 seconds.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe car wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe car wash. You won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card and put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
And we are back here from the timeout. It will be Britton Hecla basketball as the Lady Braves trail at 13-6 here with 6:40 to go in this first half. It'll be Rohr to inbounds. Up top to Warner now. Back to Rohr on the far side. Mobridge Pollock in the zone defense and a steal by Thompson. She's down the court on the left side with the left hand into the defense. Fires the shot off and blocked out of bounds, but then tipped off of Thompson. So it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Braves. A great play by Thompson to there, get the steal and run the court. So it'll be Rohr to inbounds. And Rohr will now take it up the floor as Storley passes it back to her. Rohr now up the court with the pass to Warner on the far side wing. Up top now to Storley. At the free throw line. Jump shot on the way. Hagenson missed everything out of bounds. Mobridge Pollock reclaims possession. So it'll be Monson in the backcourt to take it up. Bora back there with it, with her to inbound. So Monson will take it up the court for the Lady Tigers. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Mobridge Pollock 13-6 leading. Thompson near side with it beyond the three-point line. Up top to Monson. Free throw line to Stroder. Now over to Bora. Bora to Monson. Inside. Nice positioning there. Left-handed shot up and no good. I believe that was Stroder with the left. A little strong off the backboard, unable to finish. Back the other way. Roar with it. Leaves over to Storley on the fourth side. Now picks up her dribble. Looks for a pass. Gets it to Warner. Warner at the top. Back over to Storley. Far side wing beyond the three. Cross-court pass here to Roar near side. Fires the three from the left. No good. Rebound to Monson. So Jada Monson to walk it up the floor for the Lady Tigers. At the top. Sets things up. Near side pass to Thompson. Back up top to Monson. Monson into Zahn. Zahn turnaround jumper from the free throw line and connects. Her first two of the game comes from a nice little 10, 12-foot jumper from the free throw line. Roar now over to Storley. Storley looking inside. Now she'll dribble with the right. Here comes the trap. Monson and Bora right there. Great defense from this Lady Tiger squad here early on. Warner now finds an opening. Top of the key. Three off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Ball is on the floor. Roar able to pick it up. Her shot up. No good, but a foul called. So Jaden Roar will head to the free throw line after drawing the foul. Jaden Roar listed as 5'2". Great job battling under the hoop there. Foul going against number 23, the Stroder, her second. Roar at the line. Couple dribbles. Eyes it up. Free throw on the way. A little too strong. Substitution for the Lady Tigers as Landon Henderson and Maya Nobles will check back in. Roar back at the line for one more. Couple of dribbles, eyes it up, and knocks it in. And it'll be Monson the other way with the left to right on your radio dial at the top, looking to set things up. Now Nobles with it. Leaves it over to Bora. Bora near side. Both teams in the zone defense here as we continue on. And now driving the lane is Zahn, unable to get it with the right. A great drive with the left by Zahn, though. Just unable to finish. And now it'll be a Britton Hecla at the top. That is Furman. Leaving it up top and nearly stolen away. Nobles playing great defense at the top there. Furman now. She finds an opening. Fires up a three off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Zahn controls it. And back the other way. That is Monson. Leaves it over to Bora. Bora up top to Nobles. Nobles with the left. Gets it over to Bora near side. She'll drive down with the right. Spins around. Passes back up top to Nobles. Nobles drive it with the left at the free throw line. Leaves it up for Monson. Monson three on the way. Left it a little short. Rebound controlled by Hagenson. Back the other way comes the Lady Braves. Warner with it on the near side wing. Up top to Furman. Furman leaves off for the far side, right side. Now to Fellows at the free throw line. Drives in with the right at the block. Picks up the dribble. Shot up and good. Paris Fellows doing it all for the Lady Braves here early on in this ball game. 3:35 to go in this first half. Monson near side to Bora. Bora gets around the defense with the left. Leaves it over to Noble. She'll fire up a three far side off the mark and rebound to, that is a Warner. Warner looking up ahead and nearly throws it out of bounds. Saved, though, into the hands of Hagenson. She'll leave it off to Roar. Roar to set things up, and no, we'll have a timeout on the floor first. 3:14 to go in this second quarter. 15-9, Mobridge Pollock on top. You're listening to Star 99. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game, from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, we work hard together as a team to make sure all of your needs are met when it comes to your residential or commercial construction.
Whether it's a simple pile of rock or an entire basement, our staff will help make sure that you get what you need and back it up with the service that we have based our business on. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
And back for the timeout, getting set up here. It'll be Britto and Hecla basketball going right to left on your radio dial. Roar has it. At the top, sets things up. Mobridge Pollock in the zone defense still. Far side with it is Storley. Now back up top to Furman. Furman looking inside for Fellows. Inside the free throw line. Jumper no good. Flying in for the rebound, though, was Storley. Has a shot blocked. Fellows finds it inside the paint. Can't get the jumper to go. Mobridge Pollock looking for the outlet, and the ball goes out of bounds. So good hustle, just unable to corral the basketball. Fires it out of bounds. It'll stay Britto Hecla basketball. 2:52 to go on this first half. 15-9, Mobridge Pollock on top. And it'll be Roar to set up at the top. Fires it far side, a little too tall for Furman. Goes out of bounds. Turnover back up top to the Lady Tigers. So it'll be Nobles in the backcourt. She'll take it up. Landon Henderson on the floor along with Bora Thompson, and I believe that is Zahn under the hoop. Bora near side with it. Up top, leaves it off over to Thompson. Now back up top to Nobles. Swings over near side here to Bora. Bora back to Nobles. Swing around the top of the key. Looking for a nice interception there by Warner. Just reaches in and takes it away. So it'll be Britto Hecla down the other side. Roar leaves it off for Furman. Far side at beyond the arc. Leaves it up top to Storley now. Storley inside at the free throw line to Warner. Back outside, near side, 3 on the way from Roar, and got it. And don't look now, but it is 15-12. Lady Braves not going away. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Up top, Thompson, and we got a offensive foul under the hoop. That's a turnover back to the Lady Braves. Megan Zahn picking up the personal. And that is her first team foul and 7th team foul. First personal, I believe, because there's a player control foul. That's why Britto Hecla is not shooting free throws. Roar at the top. Leaves it over to Furman. Far side wing. Up top to Storley. Working around the defense. Gets it to Fellows just inside the free throw line. Jumper won't go. Rebound to Zahn. She outlets it to Nobles. Nobles up the floor at the top. Looks to set things up. 2-3 zone here from the Lady Braves. Leaves off for Thompson. Thompson up top. Bora with it. Playing inside for Zahn. Zahn finds her way to the block. Up with the right and good. Megan Zahn so good underneath. Using the left on the dribble and able to switch hands. Gets it up with the right for the shot. 17-12. Just over a minute to go. Inside pass to Warner. Free throw line. Far side. Now to Roar. Roar 3 from the wing. Off the mark. Rebound controlled by Zahn. Outlets it to Henderson. Henderson hands it off to Nobles. Nobles at the top. Gets it over to Bora. Bora far side wing with it beyond the 3. Up top to Thompson. Back to Bora. Bora looking inside. Has Zahn at the block. Up with the right and in and out. Fight for the rebound. Henderson and Storley, and jump indicated. It's going to stay Mobridge Pollock basketball. Monson checks back in, as does Hagenson. So under the hoop, inbounds on the far side. Landon Henderson's going to sit down and rest for a minute here. Inbounds now. Looking. Gets it up top, and nope, 5 seconds. 5-second violation turns the ball back over to the Lady Braves. And Henderson checks back in. 55 seconds on the clock. Lady Braves with it, down at 5. Roar to the free throw line. Warner, Turner on jumper off the mark. Monson with the rebound. She'll outlet it to Nobles. Nobles up the court at the top. Looks to set things up. Gets over to Thompson. Now inside. Henderson, turnaround jumper, a little too strong. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Mobridge Pollock basketball. Shot clock does reset. Well, not quite. 34 seconds on the shot clock. 35 seconds on the game clock. Monson inbounds under the hoop. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson hands it off to Nobles. Nobles on the left side. Inside. Gets it to Thompson. Tries a 3 from the far side. Off the mark. Rebound to Monson. Shot clock now turned off. Inside pass. Henderson. No good, but a foul called. Landon Henderson finding the opening in the defense under the hoop. Couldn't quite get the shot to fall, but she'll be at the line for a pair of free throws. That foul going against Maya Hagenson of the Lady Braves, her first personal, team foul number 5. Henderson at the line, couple of dribbles, eyes it up, shot up and good. Substitution for the Lady Tigers as Maya Feist checks back in. It'll be Henderson back at the line for one more. Refs getting everything situated. 21 seconds on the clock, 18-12. Shot on the way from Henderson and good. So Mobridge Pollock back up to a 7-point lead here, 19-12. Full court press, and Mobridge Pollock with the steal down low. Thompson has her pass tipped. Fight for the basketball now. We'll have a jump ball called, and it's going to be Britton Hecla basketball. Great hustle by Tyrell Thompson on the full court press, able to come away with the turnover. Good hustle by both teams there, actually. Roar now in the backcourt. She'll look to get it up. 10 seconds on the clock. Roar now at the top, guarded by Nobles. She'll try to go left. Passes over for Hagenson. 4 seconds on the clock. Stolen away by Nobles. Nobles up the court. She's going to have to throw up a half-court heave. Does so, and no good. So at the end of the first half, the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers lead the Britton Hecla Lady Braves 19-12. We'll talk some halftime numbers, starting first with Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers after this 3-minute timeout.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
It has been years since we have been shepherds in the Bethlehem Hills.
But we will never forget that night. We got to meet the Good Shepherd, our Savior, shortly after his birth in the manger.
Our lives have never been the same.
Join us at the Edge Event Center Sunday, December 16th at 6 p.m. for a free turkey dinner, music, and drama.
Reserve your free tickets by calling Family Worship Center at 845-3214.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Cut costs and your expensive cable bill and start enjoying unlimited streaming with WRT. Enjoy the area's fastest internet, now available with or without a phone line. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your internet speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain more with WRT.
And back from the break here, it is currently halftime in Britton, South Dakota, as the Lady Tigers of Mobridge Pollock leads the Lady Braves of Britton Hecla 19-12 at the half. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scoring numbers here, starting first with the visiting Lady Tigers. They are led on the night by Tyrell Thompson. She's knocked in 8 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, knocked in a three-pointer as well. Landon Henderson has 5 off the bench. She has knocked in a three-pointer. She is 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Megan Zahn has 4, all from that outside block on the far side, on the left side there. And Hannah Stroder with 2 for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers to give them 19 points. At the charity stripe, they are 3 of 5 at the line. And for some extra stats, or advanced stats, I'll say, we'll hand it off to Garrett Young here. Garrett, what do you have?
Well, for Megan Zahn here, she's leading the way in rebounding with 4 rebounds. And then we got Jaden Monson right behind her with 3 rebounds. Then, second quarter kind of got a little sloppy with turnovers. Hannah Stroder's leading the way with 2 turnovers. That's really not a stat you want to be leading on. So hopefully they can clean the ball up.
As a team, what do they have for turnovers? Do you have that?
7.
Okay, that's what I got
7
too,
turnovers for the team. Yep. So they are out rebounding Britt and Hecla by a large margin. So
there you have it. Mobridge Pollock 19 points at the half. They lead at 19-12. 7 turnovers. They are 3 of 5 at the charity stripe. We're going to go ahead and take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have Britt and Hecla's halftime stats on Star 99. We're back in 3 minutes.
For all you love birds looking for the perfect gift this year, let me tell you, Gas and Goodies stole a piece of my heart just now. Gas and Goodies special last month was so nice, they've decided to do it twice. Backed by popular demand, get a large one-topping pizza, any 2-liter Coke product, and a family order of breadsticks, cheesy or plain, for only $15.99. And when you're picking up your order, steal a pizza someone else's heart. Give a gift card for Christmas from Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Merry Christmas!
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
What's wrong? There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash in Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe. Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash starting at just $7. Or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game, from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Dad, how many generations has Jensen Rock and Sand been through?
We are now in our 4th generation of serving Mobridge and the surrounding area with quality products and services.
Wow, that's a long time. Why do you think Jensen Rock and Sand has stood the test of time?
We care about our customers and their needs. Whether it's commercial, residential, or agricultural projects, we have the goods and services to take care of them.
Let our family serve yours at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
And we are back from the break here. It is halftime here in Britton, South Dakota, as the Lady Tigers lead it. Lady Tigers lead at 19-12 over the Lady Braves of Britton Hecla. Now to take a look at some scoring numbers for Britton Hecla. It's been kind of sparse. Only 2 players have points for the Lady Braves. Paris Fellows leads them with 8 points, while Jaden Rohr has 4. Fellows has knocked in a 3. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jaden Rohr, she's knocked in a 3. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line as well. Again, Paris Fellows with 8 points. Jaden Rohr with 4 points. Been kind of a struggle for them offensively. Garrett, what else do you have for some advanced stats?
It really has been a struggle. You know, one of the main struggles is the turnovers. You know, they've got 8 turnovers from what I've got here. And then they can't rebound the ball. Paris Fellows, she's kind of been their do-all tonight. She's got only 2 rebounds, leads the team in rebounds. They've got 6 total rebounds, whereas Mobridge Pollock has 15 total. So that's a big thing in the game that really holds Britton Hecla back.
And one thing that going through this game, too, I think a story to maybe kind of watch is that rebounding battle, that's kind of a hustle stat, if you will. You see a lot of times a team, when they're trailing in that rebound margin, you can attribute a lot of that to hustle. So not saying that one team is not hustling, but you can definitely see where the effort is on those rebounds. Mobridge Pollock leading the way. Britton Hecla, you're seeing bodies on the floor after the basketball. There's been a lot of hustle out there, getting loose balls and everything. Those 50-50 balls, Mobridge Pollock's been able to come away with a few of those. So for Mobridge Pollock, you gotta think if they can continue to rebound, continue to win those 50-50 plays, they'll be able to come away successfully here.
Yeah, those 50-50 plays, as you were mentioning, those really come a long way, especially late in the game. You know, you look at the fouls as well. Those are gonna come in late in the game as well. You know, whoever's got the most foul trouble, they're not gonna have their best players on the court when the time is needed. You know, both teams, it's been a close game. I'm sure closer than what many have expected, knowing the way the teams were last year. So let's just see how the second half goes.
New teams, new years.
Yep.
19-12 is the score. Mobridge Pollock with the lead, and that's brought to you by the Vision Care Sports Scoreboard. Second half of play here, getting ready to start up. For the Britton Hecla Lady Braves, it will be the, let's see here, who do we have out on the floor? We got Jaden Rohr, Emma Storley, Jenna Warner, Paris Fellows, and Maya Hagenson. And for Mobridge Pollock, it looks like it is their original starting 5 on the floor, which is Monson, Bora, Thompson, Stroder, and Zahn. And it will be Mobridge Pollock basketball to start this second half. They'll be going right to left on your radio dial in the all-black unis with the orange and white trim. Britton Hecla in the all-white unis now going left to right on your radio dial. And they have the red trim and red numbers. Again, it's Monson, Bora, Thompson, Stroder, and Zahn on the floor for Mobridge Pollock. And for the Lady Braves, it's Rohr, Storley, Fellows, Hagenson, and Warner.
We're having a little bit of scoreboard issues here, folks.
It looks like they're getting things going. Again, the refs on the floor, Al Darling, David Plantine, and Doug Svatos. So Mobridge Pollock to start this second half with the basketball going right to left. It'll be Monson at the top of the key. Britton Hecla looks like they've shifted into a man defense here, near side with it. Monson swings around the top to Thompson, swings around, gets it inside now. And nice pass there inside to Zahn, up with the left, and great finish by Zahn. You know, that was an even better pass by Stroder. Oh, no, it did not go in.
Nope.
That's my fault. It looked like it went in. So Hagenson at the top of the key. She sets it up for the Lady Braves. So on the far side now up top, Storley has it. Near side to Warner. Inside Fellows. Fellows up with the right, no good. A rebound to Stroder. Either way, on that last play for Mobridge Pollock, it was Stroder with a great pass inside. Zahn now at the free throw line. Jumper on the way. This one does fall.
Looks like Britton Hecla and both Mobridge Pollock are playing 2-3 zones in the game here.
Back the other way. Rohr with it. Gets it over to Warner. Near side on the top and has her pass batted away. Thompson playing some great man-to-man defense here. Now back onto the other side. Rohr with it. Far side up top. Leaves it off for Storley. Storley now looking near side to Warner beyond the 3. Now corner. Fellows. Inside to Hagenson. Just inside the free throw line. Up with a shot and good. So both teams finding the bottom of the net here early in this third quarter. 21-14. 6.5 to go in this third quarter. Monson gets it over to Bora. Bora on the far side wing. She'll dribble it up now to the top. Now swings it over to left side. Near side to Thompson. Back over to Zahn at the elbow. Up top to Monson. Over to Bora. Bora looking inside. has Stroder from the block up the right, spins around and falls in. Stroder with her first 2 points since the first quarter. She has 4 on the evening. Roar back the other way. Warner with it on the far side. Couple of dribbles now. Warner gets it to Fellow. She turns around. Nice backdoor cut from Hagenson. Unable to finish. Rebound to Zahn. Zahn hands it off to Monson. She'll walk it up the court now. At the top. Sets it up. Gives it over to Bora. Far side. Inside now. Couple of dribbles. Stroder with the left. Up and around and in. Stroder starting to find her groove here in this third quarter.
You know, both teams, they're going with the 2-3. The 2-3, usually you'll stop the teams on the inside, but that's not the case this quarter.
Up top now, Storley had the basketball, and it looks like she shifted that pivot foot. That's a travel substitution now. Mobridge Pollock's Landon Henderson checks back in, and Chloe Furman of Britton Hecla checks back in. We also have a timeout on the floor. 5.5 to go in this third quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads at 25-14. You're listening to Star 99. We're back in 30.
Montana Dakota Utilities slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
And we're back from the timeout. It will be Britton Hecla basketball, or excuse me, it'll be Mobridge Pollock basketball after a turnover from Britton Hecla there. So Monson will take it up the floor for the Lady Tigers. And Britton Hecla looks like they're falling back into a 2-3 zone here. Monson at the top, gets it back over to Bora on the far side wing. Now up top to Henderson. She'll take a couple dribbles with the left, picks it back up, hands it off to Bora. Now back to Henderson, near side, inside for Stroder at the ball. One dribble, back up top, nice inside-outside action. Bora unable to hit the jumper, fight for the rebound, and it looks like we'll have a foul called. Stroder inside, battling hard under the hoop, able to corral the board. And that foul going to go against the Lady Braves. That one going on Fellows, her third personal, team foul number 1 in this second half. Inbounds now, Bora near side, gets it to Henderson in the corner. She'll dribble it up to the top of the key, leaves it off for Monson. Monson now to set things up. Near side over to Henderson. 3 from the wing, off the mark. Long rebound controlled by Bora. Leaves it up top for Monson at the top. We'll try this again. Under 5 to go in this third quarter. Now to Zahn. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Rebound by Stroder. Leaves off for Henderson. To Monson. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to the Lady Braves. And Stroder going in for the steal. She'll get called for the reach-in.
Good little string of offense there for the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers. Kind of what they need with those rebounds there.
Exactly what we had just talked about just a few minutes ago at the half, the rebound battle. 3 offensive rebounds there on that possession. 4.5 to go in this third quarter. Mobridge Pollock leads at 25-14, and now it is Furman near side. She looks inside for Warner. I believe she traveled. Yes, she did. Turnover back to the Lady Tigers. So the Lady Tigers, not only are they stepping up offensively, but defensively. Right now holding Britton Hecla to 2 points, but it's been a struggle for Britton Hecla here early on in this third quarter. Monson now near side to Thompson. Back up to Monson, swinging around the top of the key. Bora now drives in at the block, picks it back out, hands it off to Monson. Now to Henderson. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line, up and good. Landon Henderson off the bench has 7 points here. Near side now, Furman. She'll try a long 3 off the mark. Rebound to Bora. Outlets it, and the Lady Tigers are running. Monson into the paint. Hop step, shot up and good. What a great play by Monson, avoiding the charge. Nice hop step and able to get it up and in off the backboard. Roar now, top of the key, leaves off for Story. She looks to drive in. Ball's on the floor and taken away. Nope, still battling for it. Jump ball, great hustle there. I believe that was Henderson who nearly came away with a steal there.
You know, this point in the game, this is where conditioning is going to come in. It looks like Britton Hecla, they're a little tired. You know, they don't have the fresh legs out there, so.
You hear a lot of people say, a lot of coaches, the first 4 minutes of the first and third quarter dictate the game. Right now, Mobridge Pollock is dictating this basketball game. Roar has it. Far side to Warner. Up top, now Furman. Furman setting things up. Gets over to Warner. She'll try a three far side off the mark. Great box out by Henderson. Corrals the rebound. Outlets it to Monson. Monson running it up the court now. Pace of this game has really picked up here in this second half. Bora now over to Zahn in the corner. Now Henderson from the block. Turnaround shot up off the mark. Thompson there for the rebound. Outlets it out to Monson. Three on the way. No good. Rebound to Warner. A lot of people say the best time to take a three is off an offensive rebound. Monson, a great look at the hoop, just unable to finish. Other way, Britton Hecla with it. Furman up top to Warner. Warner top of the key. Now into the corner. Fellows, three from the corner off the mark. Henderson with the board. Henderson hands it off to Monson. Jada Monson at top. Looks to set things up. Gets it over to Thompson, near side. Now up top to Zahn. Zahn in the corner. Top of the key to Monson. Swings over to Bora, far side wing. Beyond the three-point line. Ball moving around the top of the key, making this defense move. Looking for the seam, and there to Henderson. Outlets it to Bora. Nearly loses control. Now gets it inside back to Henderson. Now up top to Monson. She'll pull it out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Thompson, near side. Couple dribbles in. Up with the shot. Didn't hit the rim. That is a shot clock violation. Well, the substitution as Maya Nobles will check into the game here in this third quarter. Haley Bora is going to sit down and rest.
You were just talking about a minute ago about the tempo, Mobridge pushing the tempo. That's what they need to do if they want to keep this lead in this game. They have the more bench depth than Britton Hecla.
Roar the other way now with it. Over to Warner, near side to Fellows at the free throw line. Looks for the cutter, Hagenson. Nearly had it stolen. Gets it back out to Roar. Far side three on the way. Bounces a little short. Henderson with the board. Monson now will dribble it up the court. At the top, looks to set things up, and it looks like we have a timeout called as Coach Bachman wants to talk things over. Minute 54 to go in this third quarter. The Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers lead at 29-14. You are listening to Star 99. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please pull forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are, so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
Greetings, I'm Josiah, and I would like to invite you to a very special event. My father, owner of a large flock of sheep near Bethlehem, is hosting a free dinner for all the community members in commemoration of what took place here years ago. We invite all to a festive evening out, complete with a big meal and a live nativity drama at 6 p.m., Sunday, December 16th at the Edge Event Center. Please let us know by reserving your ticket ahead of time from the Family Worship Center or by calling 845-3214. We hope to see you there.
And back from the break here, a minute 54 in this third quarter to go. Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers building a good lead here, up 29-14 in this third quarter. It was a 19-12 lead at the half. Nobles now into the ball game at the top, leaves over to Thompson, wide open three from the near side, unable to connect. Rebound goes to Fellows. Thompson doing a very good job of picking her shots here tonight. Roar now over to Warner, near side, up top for Furman, guarded by Nobles. Now swings it around, gets over to Roar. Zone defense here from the Lady Tigers defense. And a block shot. I believe that was Henderson blocking the shot of Hagenson. Great job getting the hand up just in time, getting a piece of the basketball. Falls out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Braves ball here. Under the hoop, far side. Inbounds now. Shot on the way, no good. And Henderson flying in for the rebound. Jump ball called. It'll be Mobridge Pollock basketball.
Henderson had no rebounds at half. She's got 4 already in just the third.
Nobles now the other way. At the top, looks to set things up. Near side now to Thompson. Up top to Nobles. Gets over to Monson on the far side. Swings around the top of the key. Nobles, Thompson, and now inside to Henderson. A couple of dribbles, turns around, nothing doing. Back out to Zahn. Zahn on the near side. She'll drive in with the left. Nothing doing. Back to Thompson. Thompson now, hop step. Gets over to Nobles. Fires a three. Top of the key and buries it.
Very interesting third quarter here for both teams, very opposite directions.
Maya Nobles, her first points of the game. It's a big three, top of the key. Really opening things up. Roar now inside. Hagenson, turnaround jumper from the block off the mark. Henderson with the board. Leaves it off for Monson. Monson now will set things up at the top. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Thompson near side. Back to Monson. Swings over to Nobles on the far side. Looks inside for Henderson at the block. And we got a push down low. I believe that's going to go against Fellows. If it is, that's her fourth. Waiting for the call here. And no, it looks like it's going to go against Higginson, I believe. Yes, it is.
Her second, I think. Here.
It is second personal, team foul number 2. Substitution for the Lady Braves. Storley checking back in. And Monson now looking to inbounds, gets it to Henderson, top of the key. Hands it back off to Monson. 28 seconds on the clock. Shot clock turned off. Nobles on the far side wing with it. Inside for Zahn. Turn around with the left. I think she took one too many steps there. That's a travel. Great spin move. You just got to remember to put the ball on the floor first. Otherwise, a great move by Zahn. Feist will check back in. Thompson is going to sit down. 22 seconds on the clock. Britt and Hecla looking for a score here to end this third quarter. They've been held to 2 points this entire quarter.
Britt and Hecla really needs a score here if they're really going to get some momentum going into the fourth here.
Swinging around the top of the key. Roar with it near side to Storley. Storley looks inside Higginson on the baseline. Looking up top. Has it. Roar, 3, top of the key, no good. Fight for the rebound, taken away by Zahn in the end of the third quarter. Has the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers up 32-14. 8 minutes to go in this ball game. We'll have the final quarter of action for you after this 60-second timeout.
Great Western Bank in Mobridge is providing a full range of financial services to its personal and business banking customers. Wherever you are in life, we have a wide range of products and services to help you along the way. From everyday banking needs to the financial tools to help you plan for tomorrow. We are always trying to find a better rate, better option, and a better solution for you. This is Misty Helm, branch manager at Great Western Bank in Mobridge, doing what it takes to make your life great. Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cut costs and your expensive cable bill and start enjoying unlimited streaming with WRT. Enjoy the area's fastest internet, now available with or without a phone line. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your internet speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain more with WRT.
Start of the fourth quarter here, the Lady Tigers of Mobridge Pollock with a 32-14 lead over Britt and Hecla Lady Braves. You know, Mobridge Pollock, they scored 19 points in the first half. They scored 13 points in that third quarter. Offensive outburst right there by them. Britt and Hecla starting the ball with it in this fourth quarter. It's Storley now. Gets over to Fellas. Free throw line. Now over to Roar. Jumper from the corner up and a long 2 is good.
You know, that's the thing Britt and Hecla's got to do. They got to start taking more shots. You know, they've been really hesitant getting their shots up all night.
Monson now over to Nobles. Henderson, she'll try a 3 of her own. Leaves it just short. Fellows with the rebound. So just what Britt and Hecla needs. A couple of stops and a couple of baskets. And it'll be Britt and Hecla with it. Storley inside for Higginson. We got a push under the hoop. That's going to go against Henderson. That is her second personal. Team foul number 2 on this Lady Tiger defense. Substitution here as Hannah Stroder will check back in. Landon Henderson going to sit down and rest. Near side inbounds for the Lady Braves. Storley 2 inbounds. Looks for Higginson, can't find her. Now gets it to her on the corner, near side. And her pass is just picked off there by Thompson. Tyrell Thompson in the right place at the right time there. Monson now with it at the top. Hands it off over to Stroder. Stroder looking inside, nothing doing. Leaves it off for Nobles at the top now. Nobles, a couple drills with the left. Drives in at the block. Leaves it off for Thompson in the corner. Back to Nobles. Wing 3 on the way. Nearly had it, and it looks like we'll have a over the back call there. That's going to go against Stroder. That's going to be her 4th, I believe. Stroder picking up her 4th personal. Looks like she's going to have to come out here. You don't want her fouling out too quickly here, so Bohr is going to check back in. Still, though, you got to, Coach Bachman there has got to appreciate the hustle going for the rebound. Over the back call, that just means you're over-hustling, which I can't say is a bad thing. Now Furman with it on the far side wing. Up top to Storley. Stoley, nice fakes, get Thompson in the air, pass over to Roar, looking inside for Fellows, can't get it to her. Roar in the corner now, dribbles it back out, gets it up top to Storley. Storley looking around for the left, now gets it to the right, now back to Roar. Roar looking inside for Fellows, nice defense by Zahn to cover up the inbounds pass. Up top to Storley, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gets over to Roar, near side wing, inside for Fellows, just throws it up. Fellows unable to hit the shot, fighting for the rebound. I think she ran into Nobles there. That's going to be a foul against Nobles, I believe.
Yeah, they were both just going hard for the rebound. Again, that hustle that we've been talking about, and it just didn't work out well for Nobles.
Jenna Warner going to check back in for Britton. Hecla Nobles picking up her first personal, team foul number 4. Inbounds now to Fellows at the top. Leaves it off, and shot on the way. Furman can't quite hit it. Rebound to Bora. Bora outlets it to Monson. The Lady Tigers into the front court now. 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter, up 32-16. Monson nearly loses the handle. Passes it off. 3 on the way from Thompson, and good. Tyrell Thompson, 11 points on the night. She has knocked in 2 from beyond the arc. Now over to Warner, near side wing with it. Cross-court pass to Roar. Leaves it off for Fellows. Baseline jumper on the way. Off the mark. Fight for the rebound between Bora and Warner. We're going to get a reach-in on Warner. That'll be her first personal. And checking into the ball game, number 12, Maya Feist, and number 2, Landon Henderson. Monson and Nobles going to sit down and rest. Monson and Nobles, great job in the backcourt there.
They've had a great second half so far.
Henderson taking it up the floor. At the top, looks to set things up, gets a screen, doesn't use it, goes right over to Feist, now to Thompson, leaves off near side to Nobles, drives it in. Thompson now fakes the 3, drives in with the bump up, and no, it's a charge. Tyrell Thompson got the defender in the air, drive down with the left. She is going to get called for the offensive foul. Great move there by her to get into the paint.
It's really a way to just set her feet and just take that charge.
5.5 there in the game. Mowbridge Pollock on top, 35-16. Warner at the top, setting things up. Gets it over to Furman. 3 from the wing, and good. Chloe Furman making her first bucket of the game, and it's a long 3.
Britton Hecla, all they need is a couple stops and a couple more of those 3s, and they'll be right back in it.
35-19, back the other way. Henderson couldn't quite get a 3 of her own to fall. Furman with the board. Down to 16 is Britt Hecla. 5 minutes on the clock. At the top, Roar set things up. Gets it over to Furman. She'll try it again from the same spot. No good. Bora cleans up the rebound. Outlets it to Henderson. Lady Tigers trying to slow things down here a little bit. Let the clock be your friend at this point. Henderson takes the screen, goes left, sets things up. Swings it around. Feist, top of the 3, on the way. No good. Rebound to Warner. Warner leaves it off for Roar. Roar to push it into the front court. Gets around Thompson at the top. Stops. Inside for Fellas. Fellas, one dribble up with the right, and good. And it looks like we'll have a timeout on the floor. Coach is going to talk things over. 4:23 to go in this fourth quarter. Mowbridge Pollock up 35-21. You're listening to Star 99. We are back in 60 seconds.
For all you love birds looking for the perfect gift this year, let me tell you, Gas and Goodies stole a piece of my heart just now. Gas and Goodies special last month was so nice, they've decided to do it twice. Backed by popular demand, get a large one-topping pizza, any 2-liter Coke product, and a family order breadsticks, cheesy or plain, for only $15.99. And when you're picking up your order, steal a pizza someone else's heart. Give a gift card for Christmas from Gas and Goodies in Mowbridge. Merry Christmas!
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given.
And back from the break here, 4:23 to go in this fourth quarter. The Mowbridge Pollock Lady Tigers on top of the Britton Hecla Lady Braves, 35-21. Though Britton Hecla on a bit of a run here. They're on a 7-3 run to open this fourth quarter.
That's the kind of energy that they needed to start the quarter. Hopefully it can get this game a little closer for their favor.
Mowbridge Pollock looking to use the clock as their friend. You got 4:23 on the clock. You got to take care of the basketball. You know Britton Hecla is going to reach in, so take care of the basketball. Make your free throws if you get sent to the foul line. Neither team really in any foul trouble yet. So inbounds for Mowbridge Pollock. Henderson's going to take it. Clears things out. Man-to-man full court press here. Landon Henderson across the half-court line, gets a screen from Feist, goes to the right in the wing, picks up her dribble up top for Thompson, swings around near side to Zahn. Zahn now beyond the three-point line to Bora. Over to Thompson, eyes the three, takes the three, knocks it in. Tyrell Thompson couldn't ask for a bigger three at any point in the game. She now has 14 points. Warner, near side wing, up top to Furman. Back over to Warner near side. Swings it across to Roar. Roar to Fellows. Fellows into the paint, up with the shot, good, and one more coming. Paris Fellows so good under the hoop. Listed as 5'9" on the floor, and she is every bit of it, playing very well under the hoop. Such a tough guard, especially when she gets the basketball on the block there. At the line for one more. That foul going against Thompson. And that looks to be just her first personal. Refs having a discussion here. No, I think they're switching who the foul was called against. So it's going against Zahn. So Megan Zahn picks up her second personal. Team foul number 6. Stroder going to check back in as Feist will sit down and rest. So now that we are squared away, Fellows will now have her opportunity at the free throw line. Couple of dribbles now. Eyes things up. And knocks it in. Fellows 2 of 3 at the free throw line tonight. Full court press from Britton Hecla. Mowbridge Pollock with it. Landon Henderson in the backcourt. She'll get into the front court. Gets around Roar. Leaves it down low for Zahn. Zahn tries to spin around. An extra defender comes in. Back to Henderson. Henderson leaves it up top for Bora. Leaves it over near side now to Thompson. Up top back to Henderson. Far side now to Zahn. Mowbridge Pollock running their offense. Getting the look that they want. Over to Henderson. A couple of dribbles in with the right. Leaves it up top for Bora. Bora over to Stroder. She'll drive in, baseline jumper on the way. No good. Rebound to Furman. Furman now up the floor on the left side with it. Has 2 defenders on her. She'll have to pull it back out. Gets over to Fellows. Roar now eyes the three. A long three on the way. Left it just short. Fellows with the rebound. Back to Roar. Under 3 to go here. Over to Warner. Near side wing 3 on the way. Can't get it to hit. Fight for the rebound. Warner gets it. Couples a dribble around with the right. Up top for Roar. Roar another long 3 and buries it. Jaden Roar from near NBA range with the 3 and knocks it in. This crowd is loving what they're seeing. 2:40 on the clock. Mowbridge Pollock leads at 38-27. Timeout on the floor. You're listening to Star 99. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mowbridge. Your smile, our success.
And we are back from the break. The Britton Hecla Lady Braves don't look now, but they have scored 13 points in this fourth quarter, outscoring Mowbridge Pollock 13-6. They find themselves down 11 with 2:40 to go in this fourth quarter.
If Britton Hecla can get some stops with the runs that they've been on, you know, I think they can come back and make this an interesting ball game here in the last minute.
Jaden Roar has 5 points in this quarter. Chloe Furman's knocked down at 3. Paris Fellows has 5. Tyrell Thompson, the only one to score for Mowbridge Pollock in this fourth quarter. She has 6. Inbounds now to Henderson. Full court press from the Lady Braves. Henderson across the half-court line. Leaves off to Monson. Just check back in. It's over to Henderson. Mowbridge Pollock doesn't have to be quick with the basketball. They can take their time, get their shot. Monson near side with it. Gets it up top now. No, still looking. Now pass it over to Thompson at the top of the key. Over to Henderson, far side wing. Henderson drives in, dribbles it into Stroder. Pass out to Thompson. Eyes the 3, fakes the 3, drives in. Paint runner up, and it follows. Tyrell Thompson having herself a game. 16 points at the line for one more. She is 1 of 1 from the free throw line tonight. She's knocked in 3 from beyond the arc. Thompson at the line. Free throw on the way. Left it short. Fight for the rebound. And we got a foul called on the box out, it looks like. So Fellows was fouled, and I believe that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. Foul going against Azan. That is her third personal. A big bucket on the other end for Thompson. It seems like whenever this Mowbridge Pollock team has needed a bucket, Tyrell Thompson has delivered.
She's been their savior tonight, so to speak.
Fellows at the line. 1-and-1 situation. Makes the first, shoots another one. Misses the first. It's a live ball. Eyes it up. Shot on the way and off the mark, and rebound to Henderson. So back up the floor goes Mowbridge Pollock with it. At the top, and we got a foul at the top. It's going to be a blocking foul going against the Lady Braves. It'll stay Mowbridge Pollock back, or no.
No, that was
it was an
moving
offensive,
screen.
illegal screen. Player control foul.
That was number 5 for Hannah Schroeder.
Hannah Schroeder has fouled out of this ball game. Fouls out with 6 points on the night.
She had 4 rebounds to go along with her 6 points.
So it's Thompson, Monson, Bora, Henderson, and Zahn on the floor for Lady Tigers. Now inside pass from Furman looking for Higginson, knocked out of bounds. They are joined by Fellows, Warner, and Rohr on the floor for the Lady Braves. Under 2 to go in this fourth quarter. 40-27 is the score. Mowbridge Pollock on top. Higginson looking to inbounds now. Gets it up top for Fellows. Fellows now at the top. Swings around far side to Rohr in the corner. Back up top to Fellows. Fellows back to Rohr. She'll take a 3 from the corner off the mark and fight for the rebound. We got a jump ball and possession arrow points to the Lady Tigers.
Landon Henderson had no rebounds at halftime. She's racked up 7 in the second half.
Inbounds goes to Monson. Monson in the backcourt, full court press, gets around her defender into the front court, leaves it off for Henderson on the far side wing. Minute and a half to go in this ball game. Mowbridge Pollock looking for their first win of the season in the first game of the season. Inbounds pass to Zahn, and it goes in and out, back in and in again. Megan Zahn using every part of the rim there to get that ball to fall. And now Warner there. Near side wing 3, off the mark. Rebound to the Lady Tigers with a minute to go. Monson leaves it off for Thompson. Thompson now back to Monson in the corner near side with it. Takes a couple of dribbles, gets a screen, leaves it up top for Henderson. Henderson over to Bora on the far side wing and got a off the ball foul, offensive foul going against the Lady Tigers. And that foul, was that against Zahn again?
I think it was, yeah.
I believe it was. It was. That is her 4th personal. Team foul number 9. Couple of substitutions. Feist will check back in, and we got Kina DeMarias checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 40. DeMarias, a 5'9" freshman. 50 seconds to go in this ball game. Rohr at the top, leaves over to Warner, near side wing. Thompson on her, up top for Fellows. Fellows trying to get around Henderson, leaves it off for Rohr. 3 from the wing, off the mark. Fight for the rebound, controlled there by the Lady Tigers. That was Thompson with the board. She'll slow things up. And we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Bachman wants to talk things over. A couple substitutions coming in. It will be Leah Overland checking back in, and Maya Knowles. We'll take a quick timeout here. 42-27. You're listening to Star 99. Back in 30 seconds.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. You won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card and put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
And back here inside the gymnasium in Britton, South Dakota. Mowbridge Pollock with the lead, 42-27. Nobles with it near side, looking inside. DeMarias. Marias up with the shot. Can't get it to fall. Fights for the rebound, though. Great hustle after the missed shot. 22 seconds on the clock as possession arrow points to Britton. Hecla, Coach Bachman telling her defense just to get back, pick up in the half court. 19 seconds on the clock.
It's nice to see that hustle out of the young girls on the field.
Feist nearly comes away with the steal. Pass goes inside to Higginson. free throw line jumper on the way. Fight for the board. Fellows able to pick it up. Her shot with the left won't go. Fight for the rebound again. Jump ball. That's going to go back to Mobridge Pollock. So with 4 seconds on the clock, it's a 42-27 lead as Britton Hecla just gets back, and that will be the final score of this ball game. Maya Nose will dribble it out, fires up a shot at the end of the game, and that is the end of the ball game. The Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers get their first win of the season, a 42-27 victory over the Britton Hecla Lady Braves. We'll talk some final game numbers, get you player of the game, and get things set up for the second game of the doubleheader. The Mobridge Pollock Tigers going up against the Britton Hecla Braves next. We'll have some final game stats, then get that one ready. You're listening to Star 99. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
At the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, and Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including OB, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Dr. Emily Bowden, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, team, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Gettysburg, Faulkton, or Fort Yates.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
And we're back getting set for the second game of the doubleheader. Andy Shue's going to have the play-by-play for the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Britton Hecla Braves. Let's go ahead and run down some stats again. The final as the Mobridge Pollock Lady Tigers pick up their first win of the season, 42-27. Leading the way for the Lady Tigers, it was Tyrell Thompson pouring in 16 points. She was 1-2 from the free throw line, knocked in 3 3-pointers to lead the way, lead all scorers with 16. Megan Zahn added 8. It was Landon Henderson with 7. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, knocked in a 3 as well. Hannah Stroder had 6, and Maya Nobles had 3, knocked in a 3-pointer for the 42 points. As a team, Mobridge Pollock was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Garrett, what do you have for some advanced stats for the Lady Tigers?
We got rebounds here. Landon Henderson came in, had 8 rebounds in the second half alone. Led the way for Mobridge Pollock. 33 total rebounds for the game for the team. 9 turnovers for the whole game. I'd say that's pretty good turnover mark. And then finished with about 17 team fouls, with Hannah Stroder fouled out with 5. So.
All right, and looking at the Britton Hecla Lady Braves in a losing effort with 27 points total as a team. Paris Fellows led the way with 13 for them. She knocked in a 3. She was 2 of 4 from the free throw line.